Next, we will introduce how to copy the coordinates of a module into 3 identical coordinates. To the right, copy the 2 coordinate groups out. After copying the coordinates, perform a manual fine adjustment to check whether it is at the center of the screw hole. Next, we will install another module on the platform bracket. We should note that the directions of the LED modules are all the same. If there is no cylinder elastic support on the rear side, we use the buckle and clamping method to fix it. Next, how to copy coordinates. Find the coordinate position of the first screw hole of the second module. Move to the center of the screw hole. Move to an empty coordinate position by pressing the down arrow key. Then press the number bar key. Then select number sign and press OK. Then in the checkbox, select number E and copy the workpiece. Enter E. After pressing OK, enter the first screw hole number as the starting address and the last screw hole number as the ending address. Because we are doing a simulation test here, there are only loose screw holes, so our end address number is real. Copy to address, enter key. This is the coordinates just blank and the coordinates that need to be inserted. Then press OK. All coordinates of the first module are copied after number key. Select the coordinates, press the Move Cursor key, and check whether all copied screw hole coordinates are in the center. Check each hole and make fine adjustments if there is any position deviation. Before copying the coordinates, you need to record the previous z-axis coordinates first, because after copying, all z-axis coordinates will become ling. You see, the z-axis coordinates have all changed to ling. So repeat the previous operation and set the z-axis height. Modify the z-axis in batches and enter this height 76.425. Modify z-axis by batch. Then set the parameters, set the start address to E, and set the end address to 12. Suppose you don't know what the end address number is, we set a maximum value number. The maximum value number exceeds the end address number, and is done. Then enter the z-axis height value and complete. OK. Then press the Return to Origin key. Press the machine button to relock, take out the screws. Let's assume that we have set all the coordinates, and then we need to assemble a screw to check the effect. Before we assemble the screws in a single step, we set the movement speed to slow. Modify the speed parameter value. Then click the single-step assembly screws. You see, I assemble the screws of this coordinate by clicking on them. You see, this screw is not tightened and does not reach the target position. Then we adjust the height target position by modifying the parameters. Next, we modify the torque to tighten the screws. The current torque is 30, we will adjust it to a larger value. Let's set 36 and check again. Be sure to remember that after modifying the parameters, click Save and OK. Save successfully pops up, then click Exit. After the parameters are completed, then click Motor Test. The purpose of this is to reset the torque. Then move the cursor, assemble the second screw at the second coordinate position and check the effect again. I press again, single step test button. Here, the screws are still not tightened all the way to the bottom. You see, this shows the torque of the locking screw. The target torque has reached the parameter value, but the screw is still not tightened to the end. It means that the torque parameter value is set relatively small, and the torque needs to be increased. Adjust this 36 torque parameter value to a larger value. Set 45 torque. If the torque setting is very large and it still doesn't work, we need to check whether this place is being sensed. We move the push rod down so that it does not touch the sensor. Press the machine relock button and check whether the ejector rod senses the sensor. Select the CRD coordinate to perform a single-step assembly screw test. Check the assembly screws again. In this way, the screw assembly is almost normal. Let's press the single-step test again and assemble the other screws. Assemble a few more screws. How to set it up? We assemble all the remaining screws. Automatic assembly of screws. Select the coordinates of the unassembled screw holes. Press this to start from the cursor position. In this way, all the remaining coordinate screw holes at the back are assembled. The machine starts from this coordinate point and assembles the screws from the back. Wherever the cursor moves, the machine starts assembling the screws. Click it once. Then, press the start button on the machine. Then the machine automatically assembles all the remaining screws.